Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Twin Flame Tarot Readings Live. Today is Friday. It is February 23rd, 2024 at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Welcome guys. I want to thank you guys for being here today on this Friday. Thank you guys if you're watching me on replay on the live stream. Live stream replay is what I meant to say actually. So it is Friday. Happy weekend. So happy you're here. If you are watching this now, please put something in the comments or the chat box, rather. I'm just having a real hard time talking today. I've been lost in reading today. So I've been doing a lot of reading, book reading, not actual readings, which I'm doing now, but book reading is what I've been doing. Working on my new book. Yes, already working on a new book. Will not come out until March of 2025. I had to think about that for a minute. March of 2025, but I am working on a new book. I want to welcome Aries 11 and Alexis and Jennifer at Rays of Sunshine Healing for being here, and Jennifer for moderating this live stream. So I'm going to write down some names. We're going to get started with some card pulls here, and we will get this thing going. So it is Friday. It is also the last live stream that I will be doing until March 8th. I will be out of town. And so that's why I'm not going to be doing a live stream until March 8th. So sure, if you want to get your questions in today, get them in today. And please do give video thumbs up. And do check out my other videos, please, on the Divine Feminine, on codependency, on all the things that I'm putting out there for your own self-improvement. And again, if you're tuning in just now, please do say something in the chat box. Say hello, say where you're listening from or watching or viewing or whatever you happen to be doing. Sometimes even on YouTube, we're listening, but we're not actually watching because we're doing other things, right? We might be browsing other channels, doing our bills, doing the dishes, cooking dinner, or driving. In which case, if you are driving, I hope you are not watching. Just listen, don't watch. So we're going to get started here. Aries 11, as usual, is one of the very first to put in a super sticker. And Aries 11 says, messages from AD. Thank you. Sure, absolutely. So we're going to get AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what are your messages to Aries 11, please? And thank you. AD's messages to Aries 11. What do you think of me right now? Feeling insecure about how you're feeling insecure about the connection, perhaps? AD, what do you need to say to Aries 11 right now, please? And thank you. I don't deserve you. I regret many things from the past that I can't take back. Yes, so feeling very insecure today, feeling really, really insecure. Jennifer mentioned that it's a full moon tomorrow in Virgo. Yes, it is. It is a full moon tomorrow. So yeah, sometimes during full moon phases, we can feel very insecure. We can feel like things are changing. Full moons are all about something coming to completion. Now, it could be something small, being that we have a full moon every single month, right? But it could be something bigger as well that is coming to completion. And so it's making us feel a little less secure in ourselves, of course. Alexis says, messages from guides on connection with Nathan. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get a red card here because those are the quick ones. So Alexis and Nathan, what does Alexis need to know about Alexis and Nathan, please and thank you. We got to reshuffle because nothing is popping out right away. So here we go. Alexis and Nathan, please and thank you. Hinting. Hinting on their feelings. Shy, withdrawn, hiding their feelings, but hinting their feelings, keeping their cards close to their heart. Alexis. So that is what is happening with you and your person. Your person is keeping their cards, keeping their cards close to their heart and not divulging too much about how they're feeling. There's always a reason for that. Sometimes people are shy. Sometimes they've been hurt in the past, right? I would look for those hints. Look for those clues if your person is very subtle with you. So just look for those subtle clues. Okay, so guys, give the video a thumbs up, please. Totally appreciate it. Let's see. We've got Alexis. Then we've got Aries 11 again. Aries 11. Then we have Crystal. Hello, Crystal. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. And we have Mari. Welcome to Mari as well. Thank you so much for joining. So happy you're here, Mari, on this lovely Friday. Lovely Friday. It's really beautiful in Southern California today. It's like 70 it's low 70s, in other words. But we have sun and it's 70s. Now, that shouldn't seem unusual for Southern California. But let me tell you, it's been very unusual to have both 70s and sun. That has been unusual for the past few months. We've had mostly rain. So I'm very grateful for that today. Okay, so Aries 11 would like some more messages from AD. So we're going to get a different deck for you. So this is AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what are your messages to Aries 11, please and thank you. AD's messages to Aries 11. No one is like you. You are so incredibly special to me. No one is like you. You are so incredibly special to me. And let's get another one. AD, what are your messages to Aries 11 from your heart space, please? Yes, my love for you is real. Never doubt it. So these are some pretty uplifting messages. We saw that your person is feeling really insecure today, but they're saying, my love for you is real and no one is like you. You're very special. Don't doubt that. All right. So, hello again, Crystal. Okay. Crystal says, still not sure what is going. Still not sure what is going on with Chris. Got a short text from him, but nothing much more than that. Can I get some messages from him, please? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that is pretty darn nuts that you haven't heard much from him. That's so crazy. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of messages from one deck and a couple of messages from a different deck. Okay, Crystal, hopefully that'll get you a little closer to the truth and seeing what's happening. Chris's higher spiritual self, Crystal's higher spiritual self. Chris, can you please give messages to Crystal so that she can get some clarity on what is happening in your connection? I pushed you away because I knew I was going to inevitably disappoint or hurt you. I pushed you away because I knew I was going to inevitably hurt or disappoint you. That is the first one. Chris, what do you need to say to Crystal, please? I want to return to you. I do. I just want things to be different when I do. I want to return to you. I do. I just want things to be different. So, I mean, he's definitely acknowledging the fact that this is not just a momentary lapse of sanity, or he's just not like ghosting you for no reason. It seems like it has been very mindful. He has mindfully been ghosting you. He has been mindfully pushing you away. He's afraid of disappointing you, and he's afraid that his actions are in fact pushing you away. So that's the reason why he's keeping himself at bay, like just not, kind of MIA. Chris, what do you need to say to Crystal from your heart space, please? Nine, timing and intentions. Surrender brings us together faster than resistance. So I would say do not resist for as much as you can. It's so hard. I know. Do not resist the fact that he's pulling away. Don't resist it. Let him go away. Let him pull away. Let him figure it out. Because by you resisting the fact that he's pushing you away or pulling himself away, whichever side of things you're happen to look at, it's happening for a reason. So Chris, what else do you need to say to Crystal, please? Eight, timing. It's another timing and intentions. You got two timing and intentions, Crystal. I'm trying to understand how my thoughts create my reality. I know I need to stay positive. Are you? I know I need to stay positive. Are you? So both of these with the twin flame deck are about timing and intentions for you and Crystal. I think it's about keeping your thoughts positive, staying in surrender mode, and knowing that he is the author of this separation. I don't know if you guys are truly separate in the 3D, but that is like, it's his doing, but he's been mindful in doing it. It's not like he's just ignoring you, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have Mari and we have Alexis. Welcome to those of you that are just joining the live stream. I'm so happy you guys are here. Thanks for joining. If you would like some cards pulled, I do ask for a donation via SuperChat, SuperSticker, or PayPal. The information is in the info box, either to the side of the video, underneath the video, somewhere around here. And Jennifer, Rays of Sunshine Healing, can also help you if you have questions regarding the chat boxes, the chats, whatever like is going on in there. So we have Mari, Alexis, Jennifer, and we have EQ. Hello to EQ. And we have Elise. Hello to Elise. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, awesome. Here we are. Jennifer says, lots of rain in North Carolina. Well, we sent the rain your way because we don't have any rain today, but we did have a bunch of rain this past week, really. All right, so Mari says, message from higher self for this weekend. Perfect. Yes. We have this beautiful full moon in Virgo. We have a weekend going on. Weekends are always a time to relax and recuperate and do something fun. So Mari's higher spiritual self, what do you need to say to Mari for the weekend of February 23rd, 24th, 25th? King of Cups. Look at this guy meditating. Look at him. The King of Cups. There he is meditating. The King of Cups is a very highly evolved energy. And if you're talking about a person, this is a cool person. If you're talking about a situation, it could be, stay rooted in your higher emotions, right? Not lower emotions. Stay rooted in your higher emotions, like the emotions of joy, bliss, happiness, serenity, peace. It could be like, do some meditation this weekend, go to a sound bath meditation this weekend. Do something that is going to be nourishing to your emotions. Okay, so we have Alexis that says messages from Nathan regarding his true feelings. Well, let's have a look with this deck over here, Alexis. So Nathan's higher self, Nathan's guardian angels and spirit guides. Nathan, what do you need to say to Alexis regarding your feelings, please? I'm trying to do this with my head and not my heart. I'm trying to do this with my head and not my heart. In other words, he's being logical. He's trying to be logical. He's trying to logically find reasons for his feelings, which that almost never works. That almost never works. You can't figure out your feelings in a logical way. Sometimes you can sometimes reason with your feelings, right? But when it comes to feelings of love really does transcend those boundaries of logic. And it doesn't even come from that part of the brain either, right? It doesn't come from our logical brain. So it's very difficult to try to box it into the logical mind. All right, so I'm going to give Alexis a heart. And and again, welcome. If you're just joining us now, say hello in the chat box. Jennifer says, energy update for Joe on our twin flame journey, please. And thank you. Okay, let's do that. Let's get some cards regarding Joe. Where is Joe at on the twin flame journey with Jennifer? Please and thank you. Jennifer's guardian angels, Joe's guardian angels and spirit guides, romance angels and twin flame angels. Where is Joe at on the twin flame journey with Jennifer? We've got challenges. So we've got climbing those mountains and those challenges. Where is Joe at when it comes to Jennifer as far as his spiritual journey, his twin flame journey? Telepathy. So I believe that there are telepathic messages being transferred. And maybe Joe is becoming aware of this telepathy as well. So let's get one more. Where is Joe at on this twin flame journey with Jennifer? Where is his spiritual piece at? How is he developing, growing, and learning? Spiritual. Look at that. Spiritual connection, faith, God, deeper meaning, spirit guides, angels protecting you and the relationship or going through a spiritual awakening. Yes. So I really believe that we started with the challenges card. I believe the challenges Joe has been encountering are leading him to his spiritual awakening. The challenges, the mountains he has had to climb and that he currently is climbing is leading him to get in touch more and more with his spiritual side, with the telepathy between the two of you, which obviously is the right direction, right? That's the direction we kind of want to go in, is the telepathy and spiritual awakening route. All right. So we've got EQ upcoming. And Elise, then Sandra, and Alexis. Awesome. So I want to remind you guys that I know some of you joined after the start of the live stream. I wanted to remind you guys that I will not be doing live streams all the way until March 8th, which I believe is a Friday. I think that's a Friday. So I won't be doing a live stream until March 8th because I'm going to be out of town for quite some time and offline pretty much. So I will be pre-posting some shorts and probably a video or two. But other than that, I will not really be able to be online. So I just want to let you guys know that if you have any questions for the cards, then today's the day. So Jennifer said, he sent me a text today of a musician he has been listening to, and I know he wanted me to listen to him too. He has never done this before, sent me anything like that. That is pretty darn cool. That is really cool, Jennifer. Yeah, that's really like sentimental, right? Okay. EQ says, does my person want a relationship with me? And a message, please. Okay, I gotta get my answer cards out. I put them over to this side here. So EQ would like to know if their person wants a relationship with them. Please and thank you. EQ's higher self, EQ's guardian angels and spirit guides. EQ's person, do you want a relationship with EQ? Be mindful. Stay in high vibration. Mind your words. Okay, so the answer to this, EQ, is stay in high vibration and be mindful of that question. Staying in high vibration and being mindful is that as soon as you ask, does this person want to be in a relationship with me? You infuse doubt into that question. So every time you ask, you infuse a little bit more doubt. And so the card is asking you to stay in high vibration and be really mindful of your words and the way you articulate those words. Because every time you infuse more doubt into the situation, the more doubt you're calling into the situation. It's that law of attraction type thing. So EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Please and thank you. There's so much I want to express to you, but when it comes down to it, I always back out. There is so much I want to express to you, but when it comes down to it, I always back out. So that is what your person is saying to you, EQ. Oh my goodness me. All right, so Elise. Okay, yes, it's been so long, Elise. Can I get a twin flame energy update and angel guidance for the next few weeks? Thank you. Okay, sure. So for Elise, oh, you said twin flame angel guidance for the next few weeks. Got it. Twin flame update. Well, since you're asking two different topics, I will pick a quick card for the twin flame update. And then the angel guidance. Look, I literally have messages from your angels cards, Elise. So twin flame update for Elise and her twin flame, please and thank you. Elise and twin flame angels and romance angels. We have got narcissist, self-absorbed. Now, don't think of the word narcissist in and of itself, because that could mean a lot of things in this card. It could be that your person is just absorbed with themselves and their lives right now. It could be that they are still in ego-based consciousness. It could be that you or your person has unrealistic expectations of the other person. So just know this. It could mean so many things, but it is usually having to do something with ego or ego-based consciousness, or maybe ego wounds, right? So when we're living in our ego wounds, we feel shame, we feel victimization, we feel blame toward the other. So just be careful of your thoughts If it's not you, it could just be your person, and your person's feeling a little self-absorbed right now. So let's go ahead and get an angel message for you, Elise. So you're going to get angel message. So Elise's higher spiritual self, Elise's guardian angels and spirit guides. What does Elise need to know for the coming week for her best and highest good? Play. I love this card. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Play. I get this a lot. Just in general, I get this a lot. Play. So it says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with renewed perspective and heightened energy. So this is saying, take a play day, take a day to play, a day or 2 days to play. Engage your inner child, engage that inner child in doing something fun. Run through the fields, put your feet in the grass, do something that is totally out of the ordinary for you, because you're like, that's just too playful. Like, I wouldn't do that. So look for that opportunity this week, Elise. Look for that opportunity. It's usually in play that we have wonderful ideas that come to us. I'm learning to do that more and more, by the way, people. Michelle the workaholic is no more. I have turned a new leaf on life. Is that is? Turn a new leaf or yeah, turn a new leaf? Let me know the expression, because now I'm doubting myself. But yeah, I made a commitment to myself probably 4 weeks ago that after having many conversations with angelic presence about my year, and one of the things was that I work too much and I work too hard and I don't play nearly enough. And so that's something that I'm really turning around. Okay, so Sandra says, messages from my spirit guides. Of course. Of course, of course. You're welcome, Elise. So let's get those. I want to get 2 from this deck, Sandra. Why not? Why not? I really like that. Okay, so Sandra's higher self, Sandra's guardian angels and spirit guides. Sandra's spirit guides and guardian angels. What does Sandra need to know to learn and to grow this week? What does Sandra need to know to learn and to grow this week? What do you desire? That's the first one. Let's get the second one. Okay, Sandra. What does Sandra need to know to learn and to grow? Shower of Abundance, Sandra. I love this card. This card's a marvelous one. It's so much fun. So yeah, Elise is mainly to do the time difference in the UK. I know, Elise. It was so much better for you when I was doing Saturday mornings, right? But Saturday mornings weren't great for me because then I didn't get a weekend. So, right? I'm just so glad you showed up. So Sandra, what do you desire? You have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's desires now. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. I would take some time this weekend, Sandra, to write down your goals, your affirmations, your manifestation list, as I call it, your intentions and desires list, as I call it. I write a lot about this, especially in the Wheel of Healing with Ayurveda. I teach this in my meditation course. I do a lot of work with intentions and desires. And look at this shower of abundance. Look at all that gold coming down. It's so pretty. Okay. To heal your financial situation, just give us your worries concerning money, Sandra. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. This is so pretty. Look at that. I love it. That's also the back of the cards, by the way. The back of the cards have that as well. Okay. So I'm going to take a sip of water here, guys. All right. Let's see. I'm going to give you a heart here, and a heart here. So we have Alexis, then we have Sandra again, just letting you guys know. And welcome if you're just joining me. So happy you guys are here. Hey, I wanted to know, did any of you guys get an ad? Because now, remember how I told you I couldn't control the mid ads at all? Like you have no option to opt out of them for the live streams. And then you really didn't have a whole lot of control. But now you can do like show an ad after 14 minutes, show an ad after 18 minutes, whatever. So, so I picked 18 minutes, which means that some of you probably got an ad after 18 minutes. There you go. Just wondering. I don't know. They keep modifying it. So we've got Alexis and Sandra. Then we have EQ. EQ. Perfect. So let's go to Alexis and welcome if you're just joining. Again, if you want cards pulled, we're not doing a live again until March 8th. So go ahead and get your question in. So any messages regarding third party on Nathan's side? Okay, so we're really not supposed to be asking about someone who's not there, who is not your twin flame or a person you are affiliated with. But we can look up what's going on in Nathan's life, right? And if the third party comes up, then you know they're still together, right? Your angels and guides, what is going on in Nathan's life right now on his twin flame journey with Alexis? What is going on in Nathan's life? What is going on in Nathan's life on the twin flame journey with Alexis? We've got summer. So does that mean some transformation will take place in the summer regarding, we've got 333 here too, regarding the situation at hand, if he is in a relationship, or regarding your relationship with him. But it does seem that there will be some changes in that situation taking place in the summer, or there will be changes in the situation between you and he in the summer, especially as I'm pulling these cards. It was 333 the whole time. 333. That means the ascended masters are with you and helping you guys in this situation. All right. So Sandra said energy update on Michael's twin flame journey. Okay, let's do it. So an energy update for Michael on his twin flame journey with Sandra. Angels and guides, what do you need to tell Sandra about Michael and his twin flame journey? Kundalini activation. That is actually huge. That is really, 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 really huge. Kundalini activation. Wow. Okay. You know, the thing that tells me about Kundalini activation is something like spontaneous awakening. Spontaneous awakening. That's like never fun. It's never a fun time. Okay, let's see what's going on with Michael on his twin flame journey, spiritual journey with Sandra. Clearing karma. Wow. Bunches and bunches and bunches and bunches of stuff. Whew. Poor Michael. That is not fun. So we have got clearing karma and Kundalini awakening all happening at once. That is a tough one. I know you had said, Sandra, that he had been physically ill at some point. I don't know if that's still the case, but clearing karma and Kundalini awakening happening at the same time can make us physically ill. And I mean, physically ill. It can bring up a lot. Like sometimes people go into deep depressions. Sometimes people get autoimmune diseases. Like it can bring in a lot. If both of those things are going on at the same time, a lot of stuff can happen. And it's so hard because it's for the betterment of the human being in the long run. It's just in the soul, of course, right? Mostly it's the soul. That's why we're here. We're not here for the physical body. We're here because of our soul. But it's not an easy path, right? It's just not an easy path to be doing these two things simultaneously. That's rough, 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 rough. So that's what's happening with him. All right, welcome if you're just joining me. Hello. So glad you guys have decided to join. So happy you're here. All genuine, all genuine. This is the only time, guys, honestly, this is the only time during the live streams that I really get to interact with you. And so I really appreciate the time that I'm able to get to interact with you on some level. Unless if I see you guys in one-on-ones, which I see some of you in one-on-one consultations. So EQ, then let's see, where are we at? EQ, then we have Laura and Alexis. And Alexis. Okay, here we are. All right, so EQ, we're going to go back to EQ. Where are we? Oh, I'm looking for EQs. Oh, messages from my person. Sorry, EQ. I was like, I couldn't find your sentence that went below your chat. I found it though. Okay, so EQ and EQ's person. So here we go. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Please and thank you. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ from your heart? I'm sending you messages through songs. I send you messages through songs. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ, please? Let me reshuffle because nothing popped out. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? I am in a karmic relationship. Okay, I don't know if you knew that. I'm going to get one more card for you. So EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Oh, wait, didn't you ask about that? I can't remember. I don't know. So many people are asking about a third party that I don't even remember. EQ's person, what do you need to say to EQ? Don't wait. Do what gives you joy. You know what that means for me? That means do not put your life on hold. Don't sit back, wait in a corner for the phone to ring. Don't put your life on hold. That's what your person is saying to you. All right. So we have Laura. Laura says, message from HS about an unresolved situation. Okay, for that, I'm going to get these cards here, and we're going to get HS's message. Excuse me. HS's message to Laura about an unresolved situation. HS's higher spiritual self. Guardian angels and spirit guides. HS to Laura about an unresolved situation. It's not over between us. I'm thinking about how to have a new beginning with you. It's not over between us. I'm thinking about how to have a new beginning with you. So, Laura, I hope that answered your question. I don't know if it answered your question, but I certainly hope it did. Okay, so we've got Alexis and Sandra. All right, guys, we're coming to that time. I would love to do a last call for super chats and super stickers at this time. And if things pick back right up, we will go till 4. Okay, just to let you guys know, because I'm not in a hurry. I know this is the last live stream until March 8th, so I'm not going to hurry it on up. Not that I really do anyways, but if there's a long lull, then, I don't know what to say. I mean, I could just entertain. I could just sit here and sing, but then I'll get demonetized. So, right? Because everything I'm going to sing is going to have a copyright somewhere. Okay. Here we go. So we've got Alexis and Sandra and Aries 11 thus far. Any more messages on what's to come in the summer? Well, to that end, Alexis, I'm going to pick from this deck. Between Alexis and Twin Flame, what is to come in the summer, please and thank you, of 2024? Oh, we got hinting. Alexis, I think we got this one for you already. Hinting about his feelings for you. Hinting. Look for those hints, I would say. Just look for those hints. Sandra says messages. Hold on, I give Alexis a heart. Messages and guidance from my angels. Perfect. Let's see here. Since we already got the angelic guidance cards. So Alexis, when you get double messages like that, you need to take heed. I would say really look to those hints. Some men and women, right? It's not specific to men, but I believe your guy is a guy since his name is Nathan. Some guys are which I believe is better, are very action oriented in some ways or body language oriented in some ways. Non-physical, non-verbal hints. You really have to look at those. Look at the non-verbals. So the way he looks at you, the way his body leans in when he's talking to you, for example, or there's many non-verbals that I would pay attention to. Yeah. Okay, so Sandra says messages and guidance from my angels, Sandra's higher self, Sandra's guardian angels and spirit guides. What do you need to say to Sandra, please and thank you? Two of Swords in reverse, and it says, attention to the red flags. Attention to the red flags. Be careful. Wow, it says stop, don't cross, going within, considering options, decisions, a clear warning. All right, let's see what this is about, Sandra, because now you've got my attention. I don't know what this is about. What does Sandra need to know about this card? This Two of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Wow. Whew, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. All right, so the first card are red flags. Red flags, red flags. What are the red flags? The Lovers in reverse. Misaligned values. Misaligned values. Pay attention to the red flags of the misaligned values. Discord, disharmony, trust issues, disconnected and imbalance. Oh boy. This is pretty self-explanatory, Sandra. I mean, you know your situation better than anybody else knows the situation. Um, have you been ignoring the red flags? Have you been ignoring the red flags that are right in front of you? Have you been noticing that there are misaligned values, or that there is distrust, or that there is a disconnect somehow? Look at that for face value this weekend. Just take some time, pen and paper, and look at that. I think that is so important that sometimes we really delude ourselves into thinking that things are okay. And sometimes it's for good reason, right? Sometimes that's for good reason. But if it's lasted a long time where things are not okay, it's really time to pay attention to the red flags and look at things for what they are. So here we are, Aries 11, and then we have Alexis. Okay, so I believe thus far Alexis is the last super chat for tonight. So we have messages from AD for Aries 11. AD's higher. Whoa, it's too many. Here we go. AD's higher self, AD's guardian angels and spirit guides. AD, what is your message to Aries 11, please and thank you? The way we triggered each other felt too painful, and I didn't understand it at the time. The way we triggered each other felt too painful, and I did not understand it at the time. So AD is saying that to you, Aries 11. Alexis says messages from higher self on twin flame connection. Hey, I just feel like this has to come from this deck, which is this one, the Intuit Twin Flame Oracle cards. Hello, Cecilia. Hello. Andrew, if you want to submit a super chat, go ahead and do it right now, because I'm reading for my last super chat that's up there. So go ahead and put yours in. Let me know when you've put it in. Sometimes it takes a minute. Yeah, Cecilia, submit your super chat. Go ahead. Quick like a bunny, honey. You and Andrew can, sure. So Alexis's higher spiritual self, Alexis's guardian angels and spirit guides. Alexis and twin flame journey. Mirrors. This is for Alexis on twin flame journey. Mirrors. Our inner children are crying out right now. We both need to comfort them and become the parents. Our inner children are crying out for help right now. We need to nurture them and be the parents. That is your message, Alexis, from your higher self, from your inner child. So there you go. That is what's happening there. And if you don't know this, guys, in my brand new book, The Empowered Divine Feminine, Becoming an Unstoppable Woman in the 21st Century and Beyond, I do a whole exercise for you that takes you through talking to your inner child, starting to heal that inner child. So if you haven't read The Empowered Divine Feminine, please do pick that up. Okay, Cecilia says, can you tell me what is blocking my twin flame journey at the moment, please? And blessings. Okay, so that is a great question. Let's take it from the tarot deck, because I really feel like that is going to actually help you. So for Cecilia 24, Angels and spirit guides of Cecilia 24. What is blocking Cecilia 24's twin flame journey right now? We have got 7 of Wands, licking your wounds. Oh no. Yeah, it's actually in reverse. Sorry. I just had to this card, it's like two birds fighting, so it was really hard to tell. Conflict avoidance, compromise, backing down, making amends. So the 7 of Wands is literally like conflict avoidance. It's conflict avoidance. So the first part of it, Cecilia 24, is I believe that you and your twin flame are avoiding the tough conversation, avoiding having those conversations surrounding the wounds, the triggers, things like that. And we have 4 of Cups upright, 4 of Cups upright. Self-serving disinterest, self-serving disinterest. Yeah, and it says missed opportunities, bored, dissatisfaction, unmotivated, depression, reluctant, and weary. So, yeah, this is like avoiding. Yeah, so it could be your twin flame, right? Cecilia 24, you said your twin flame is avoiding conflict. Yeah, and I feel like there is this sense of maybe weariness or depression coming either from you or from your person. Weariness of the universe is trying to hand you guys an opportunity to expand, flourish, and grow. Like the universe really is trying to hand you that opportunity, that golden opportunity, but there's just no one taking it. Like neither you nor him is really taking it. Now, again, it could be him, right? But I feel like the conflict avoidance is the wrong thing for you guys. Like sometimes you just need to hash it out. You need to battle it out in order to make things better. So that's the blockage, by the way. So we have Andrew. Hello, Andrew. And we have Scooby. There we go. Okay, Andrew says, my twin flame headspace, I did hear from a month ago, then ghosting again. Got it. All right, well, so to that end, Andrew, we're just going to get one card. You're welcome, Cecilia. Yeah, absolutely. So Andrew's twin flames, higher self, Andrew's twin flames, higher selves, guardian angels, and spirit guides. Andrew's twin flame, what is in your headspace that you can say to Andrew from your highest self? I'm aware I sabotaged our connection. This was old patterns and defenses. So your twin flame, wow, that's really glowy. There we go. Your twin flame is saying, I'm aware I sabotaged our connection. That was old patterns and defenses. So yeah, your person is aware that they sabotaged it. Scooby, messages from my DM. Okay. And it looks like Scooby is going to be the last one for today. All right, awesome. Let's get Scooby's messages from DM. Scooby Dooby's DM. What are your messages to Scooby today? Please and thank you. I realize now that no other person can ever replace you, says your person to Scooby. And Scooby's DM, what do you need to say to Scooby, please? ready to commit to you at 100%. That is super interesting, Scooby. Look, I realize that no one can ever replace you. Whoops, sorry. It's like reverse for me, this stupid screen. Oh, I was getting it most of the live stream, right? I've like kind of adapted to this new way of looking at it, but not always. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for your participation in this live stream. I totally appreciate it. And I want to say you're welcome to Cecilia and Andrew. Thank you to Jennifer Rays of Sunshine Healing for moderating this in every live stream. I'm going on vacation, guys. I will be gone until, well, actually not until March 8th, but the next live stream is March 8th. So I'll see you guys on Friday, March 8th. Stay tuned to the channel. Watch the videos I'm posting. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.